Oh my god, let's go over today. I feel like every day is just gonna be like a big shitstorm in the morning, and then it gets good. You know, it's just like there's a big thundercloud at the beginning of every day, and you see like just 10 tornadoes on the field, and they're all like coming towards you, and you're just like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive. So, let's go on with what happened today. Breakfast, delicious. Fingers on the can, sorry. Breakfast was delicious. A little weirded out because the cute little puppy I got to play with yesterday sat and stared at a wall and growled, but like it was like 5 feet from the wall, and just kept growling at the wall, and I'm just like, what does it see? And like it would follow it and growl, and then it would like go back, and I'm just like, what? What are you growling at, puppy? So that was my breakfast. And then I was like, all right, it's like almost 10. I'm gonna head back to my room. I had breakfast, I had awesome dinner, and I got one of the sandwiches with me, so I have a little something to eat. Oh, it's something else. I thought I heard a puppy. And so I go to my room. I call all the hotels in Fischbach. They're either all full, they're closed, or they're renovating. So I was like, okay, Ludwigswinkel. I'm like, let's go. Call all of them. Same thing. I'm just like, or the fourth option was that they're family lodging homes, so it has to be for a family or a minimum of 3 nights. So I'm just like, so I was like, there's no other way. If I go back up, that's where I came from, and I can't go right, and I can't go down because that's France. So I'm just like, okay, I guess instead of getting to Hornbach on Monday, we're gonna get there a little early. So I was like, let's go to Eppenburn, which is, for you kiddos who don't know, gotta pull up my handy dandy map for you because visuals, they're nice. Because I am not tech savvy. Where is my dot? God damn it. Okay, this dot right here. That's us. You wanna know where Eppenburn is? Right there. That, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that and that distance is about 23 kilometers. Now you're looking around like, you're uploading this earlier today. I'm like, yeah, it's 2 p.m. right now. And according to Google, it's like it'll take 5 hours to get there. I'm just like, oh god, I could barely do 3. So, because 3 usually takes me, 5, because I have a giant backpack. And a little part of me is like, okay, I now know what I don't need. So, I'm prepared. I need to find a post office and certain stuff. I need to make more money. There's a way to panhandle, but along the way, like, like the workaway program, like if there's a way to do that per day, because usually those programs are, they need you there for at least a week or a month at a time. So, but yeah, so I was like, all right, let's just start walking. I was crying while I was calling hotels. I was just, they're like, no, we're full, no, we're full, no, you have to be fat. I'm just like, I just cried tears. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be dead. So I start walking. I don't even make it out of the town. I don't even make it out of Bethendo. Bethendo. I don't even make it out. I spent an hour like circling the perimeter like a condor. Like I went into the forest and then Google was like, take a left. Or, it was just like, go straight. And I'm like, I look up and I see 3 paths. And I'm like, which one, Google? I zoom in, there's only one path. So I'm like, So I took a chance and I started to go up it, and I just noticed it was going into forest, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not getting lost in a forest again. It's like, I will go through town. So I like went back where I came, and I started following the road, and I was like, all right, it wants me to go right in that direction. So I go right, and I found this sign that was like, hey, this is a walking trail, which eventually gets to Fischbach, but it goes through like Northpfeiler and Schwaner and then Fischbach, and that was like, just 15 kilometers as its own, and I'm just like, this path And apparently I get to see some castles on the way. That's some cool shit. So I considered it, but there were a bunch of goats there who were judging me, like a shit ton of goats, because it was there was a post and it was saying like follow the path or this way, and there was just a pen of like 20 goats, and they're all just staring at me, and I'm just like, what goats? I'm lost. And they're like, meh, and I'm like, meh, and they're like, meh, and I'm like, I'm not having a debate with you, goat, in the middle of a forest. So I was like, all right, fine. Try to Google, where I am to take me there. And then same thing again. It was like, go left. And I'm like, I, I can't go left. There's only straight and right. There is no left. Google's like, go left. And I'm like, where? Where is this magical path you see? So I was like, all right, fine. So I just went straight and just followed it. And I was going up a hill. And I'm like, I swear to God, this takes me up a hill. And it did. But then it took me into the forest. And I'm walking, and like I hear music in the forest, and I'm like, what's going on? Because forests. And I see like a little yellow car that's like parked against the side of the road, like off the side, and I'm hearing like a rhythmic thwacking. I just see a pile of logs, and like every now and then I just see like the head of an axe appear. So it was pretty much just like thwack, 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 and I'm just like, oh God, I hope no one's being murdered over there. I didn't see any blood, so I was like, oh, that's fine. He's probably just cutting wood, by wood, listening to music. Good time. Walk by. It's like an old gentleman smoking an old school pipe. Just, and, I'm just like, stop. And he's like, one tug. And I'm walking, and I'm walking, and I'm like, all right, it's been a while. Where is this path I'm supposed to merge on? Because, I, checked a bit ahead. I checked Google Maps again, and it says I am, like, going north. And then I'm like, what? And it's like, take the path to your right. And I'm like, there is no path, Google. It's literally just this straight sidewalk I'm on. There's apples, and then there's forest. There is no path. There's no indication of a path. If there is, it is so unused that it does not look like it even exists. So I was like, I'm not getting lost in the forest. I'm not doing this. So I go back, I see a guy, and he's like, you looking for something? And I'm like, Edinburgh. I'm trying to get out of Edinburgh. And, and I can't say towns right, so people are like, what? So I'm like, Fishbach. And he's like, oh, go this way, then left. And as I'm walking, there's like a small little sidewalk, and he's like, ah! And he's like, and I was like, this left? And he's like, yeah. So I start walking down that, and then I see like all these dirt paths leading off of it, and I'm like, just want to get down. And then there's a path, and there's a dirt path, and that dirt path looked like it led where Google was trying to lead me the first time, so I was like, all right, fine, let me just get to town and find that damn taxi, because I checked what time it was, because, been messaging my mom like the plan. And I look, and I noticed it had been in an hour since the last time I messaged her. So I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been in this town for an hour and I've literally got nowhere. I've just kind of been fucking doing this shit. So I went back into town because I saw a taxi. And I said Fischbach. And I was like, fuck it. Alright, fuck it. I'll just take a taxi to Fischbach and then I'll walk from there. That way instead of like 6+ hours, it's like 3+ hours. So I was like, alright, fuck it, let's do it. Calling a lady just because it's so like weird. Because my German's not good, but she did not seem like a happy camper. Then again, she didn't really understand me, and I didn't understand her. So there's a bit of that like, when you're trying to explain something to someone and they're just not getting it, you get a little pissed. So I was probably getting that from her. So I don't blame her. But yeah, she's like, "Where are you?" I'm like in Bundenthal. She's like, "Where in Bundenthal?" I was like, "I don't know. I see a school and a church, and I'm next to your guys' car." And she's like, "Go to the church." And I'm like, "But I'm next to your car. Go to the church. I'll get you." Getting to that church, difficult. There's like 3 staircases for people, and there's one way for cars. But the way that the road is situated to get up to that church, there's like no signs indicating, hey, this is how you get to the church. So like I walk, I'm sitting up there for like 10 minutes, and I see this taxi going around, and I'm like, that's probably mine. Because I'm like, this road that leads up to it does not look like it leads to the church. So I'm like, all right, fine. So I walk down, and he goes by, and I'm just like, ah. And he stops, and I'm like, Fishbach? And he's like, yeah. I hop in, and I notice it says free, so I'm just like, I'm getting a free ride to Fishbach. Then he takes me to another taxi, which is a bus taxi. And he's like, all right, get in that one. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I get in that one. And then, the guy's like, you're going, he's like, you're going to Fischbach or, Eppenburg, what's up? And I'm like, if you can go to Eppenburg, yeah. He's like, it's going to cost some extra money. Because right now this is a bus. And from here to Fischbach, it's $2.50. I was like $2.50 from here to Fischbach? What? So I need to note that down. Buses. That's the thing. It was a taxi, but it was in bus mode. And there's like other people in there. So I feel a little bad that they probably got held up because of me. But $2.50. And I was like, when we get to Fischbach, can we stop by the bank so I can have some more money? Because I need money for this hotel I'm at. And he's like, yeah, sure. We're driving. We get there, drop the other people off. I get my money. And he's like, all right, we're going to Eppenburg. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm so done today. Fuck it. I'm done. So driving, and like he's like, pedal to the metal, like as fast as you can go on a winding road where there's, warning rock slides, warning deer signs everywhere. He was on point. And what's funny is I found out that apparently today was hunting day. Like we drove by and they were just like hunters. They're all wearing bright orange with like camouflage. So it was really interesting because it's like it was bright orange, but like it still had like, the leaves and everything. So it's like humans we know, but I guess if an animal sees it, they're like, what kind of tree is that? I don't know. Just hunters. And he's like, oh, it's hunting season. They're hunting today in the forest. And I'm like, oh man, can you imagine if I'm walking through the forest and they're like, deer? And it's like, so another cool thing, avoided possibly being hunted. And he, I told him, I was like, yeah, I was gonna walk from Bethune to, Epinburgh. Google says it's like 6 hours, and he was like, no, longer. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, because it goes like this. And I was like, oh, shit. Glad I chose that. Chose to go. So I'm I'm a little bit of a cheater today. I ended up paying what? Yeah, like $34 for 25, about 25 kilometers. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. And what was supposed to take 2 days has been done in 1 day. And I'm here super early. And I'm going to go find internet. And once I do, I'm going to obviously upload this. And then I'm going to see if I can do some Netflix or something. Now I have time. Oh, and the cleaning lady here, she's so cute and sweet. Oh my god, she's so nice. You know, she's like showing me the room, and she's like, hold on, let me finish cleaning this glass. And she's like, okay, your heat's on. And I'm like, oh, do you know where they are? She's like, my German's not good. I'm like, neither's mine. And we just like had a laugh about it. She's adorbs. She's so adorable. All right, so since I made it to Epinburg, which is, you know, this is my life. This is from my life. Okay, so we made it to I know, I'm looking at this. Can you blame me? It has info. We made it to Eppenburg. Hornbach, according to this, is 21 miles away. That's something to think about. I had a big day yesterday, and then today I kind of walked around for like, what, almost 2 hours? Walking. So, I will see if there's any couch people. None of the couch people got back to me today. If they had, I totally would have stopped in. It's such a weird name. Ludwig's Winkle. I would have stopped in Ludwig's Winkle, but none of them got back to me, so now I'm here at Appenberg. I'm a day ahead. And the thing is, if they did get back to me, it's like, yeah, I could have stopped there and gotten a free meal and Wi-Fi and free stuff, but then it's like I still have a day to go. So by doing this, yes, I've spent some money, but it's probably money I would have spent on a hotel for another day anyway. So I don't know, teeter totter. But I checked my bank account. It's still doing good, but it hurts. It hurts because all the cheap stuff gets taken up. And it's like the beginning of the year. Like there's this beautiful hotel. It's like 3 star, and it's like, oh, for one room for one night, $27, free breakfast, free Wi-Fi. And I'm like, dude, awesome. Call them up, and they're like, we're not open. And I misread it because I keep reading it as an American. I see 1 3:16. I'm like, oh, dude, they're open. Call them up and they're like, no, we don't open until, March the 1st. And I'm like, just making sure I right month, January, February, March. And I was like, oh, right. They do day, month, year. I prefer month, day, year because, you, whenever you write stuff, you write, January 5th, 2016. You write like that. I don't really write 5th January. That's just weird to me. But I was like, no. So, once I get the internet and find some things and stuff, I'm going to, be like, hey, couchsurf people, let me stay with you. I swear I'm nice. Here's my YouTube if you don't believe me. I'm real. I'm real. And a cool person. Also, there's a cute little book in this hotel room. I'm so tempted. I mean, they gave it to me, so it's like, do I take it? And it's like, oh, but it's extra weight, and I already have my own book, but this book's lighter. Maybe I could send it home. It's so cute. It's a problem with backpacking. I don't want to say hoarder because there are people who do have serious issues, but it's like, I don't like to give up useful things. It's like I could draw, I could write important information. If my phone dies, like I wrote my hotels, been writing my hotels names on papers, so I don't have to pull up my phone and if there's no internet that I pull up. I'm just like, this hotel, it's in this town. Oh. I should also start writing down street names. Yeah, we are here early, and this video is a bit long, and we didn't really take any pictures because we rode a taxi very fast along the side of a road, almost got hit by a car, and saw a bunch of hunters. So today's gonna be a relaxing day, I guess. So goodbye, everybody. Please continue to support me. Also, Instagram, what happened? You went from like 102 and 98. Who did I disappoint? Also, YouTube, you were at 36. You went from 34 to 36, and now you're at 35. Who left? Who did I disappoint? Whose expectations did I not live up to? Where they're like, oh, I'm done. So I don't know. I have energy now, so I'm not yawning. I'm gonna go now. I need to stop. Bye.